person you feature in this film. His name is Samuel.
Samuel Keliasi, yeah.
Why don't you tell us his story?
Samuel Keliasi works as a farmhand in the cradle of humankind, and he has been working in South Africa for 6 years. He's been deported many times because, quite frankly, getting a work visa as a farmhand is not an easy task, and it is. He has applied many times, and he has gone through huge costs to get it done. He's still in the process right now, but yet he pushes on. He keeps on coming back to the farm. He keeps on working. He grew up in a family of 5 children in Malawi, and his father did not have enough money for him as the youngest to go to school, so he could not finish school. He returned home to work the land, and through working the land, he has now taken his children through school and also tertiary education, and both of them are studying to become teachers. So he has not accumulated a lot of wealth, but he has accumulated so much respect from me, and I admire him, and I feel I want to put the spotlight on migrant workers. I want to put the spotlight on the worker, and it's probably working in the film industry, you really do realize how there's no I and there's no singular in making a film. It's all hands coming together. It's all hands come together and make something beautiful. And in that same way, I want to say that I want everyone else to join in the documentary. I'm doing this through crowdfunding. The internet is a great place for South Africans, especially the new generation South African filmmakers and storytellers. We have a lot of stories to tell, and I would like to invite everyone, just everyone to, it doesn't matter if you're a social guru or not, just share it. Go to igg.me/at/migrant. Go check out our Indiegogo campaign. It's a lot of money we're trying to raise. But in the same way, this is how much things cost in the film industry. To make this movie, we need to rent gear, we need to travel, we need to pay for all those costs. And also, doing a documentary on workers, I cannot not pay the people who make the film.
Now, it sounds like you've spoken to a lot of people and heard a lot of very powerful stories. You have a lot of very powerful stories to tell. Can you maybe explain to us some of the racism and xenophobia that these people have experienced?
Well, Clement, for one, my one subject, he told me a story about where when he first came to Cape Town, he lived in a block of flats in a communal space, and the police were doing a raid on the block of flats. There were some bad apples in the flats, and he had his work visa. He had just gotten off work. He was the end of the month. He just got paid, and the police raided his room and they took his wallet to see his work visa. And while they pulled the work visa out, they took all his money, and the police officer put it back in her back pocket. And he followed them and said, "Can I please have my money back?" And then the police officers said, "You better stay away, or we will lock you up." And he went. They said, "You can go to the police station, open a case." He went to the police station, opened a case, and they said, "Well, you're not going to read it." They said, "Man, nothing really is going to happen because she was one of the higher up officials, and you're not going to have a chance." So he just let that go. I mean, just discrimination based on that he's from a different nationality, he's has a different culture. I mean, this should end. It should really end. We need to open our hearts, and we need to open our hearts to these people.